The homie need a public whipping.
Yeah.
It's the only way it's gonna get. It's the only way it's gonna be right with a public whipping. Like, you know, the whip.
Grand jury to
100 lashes.
I don't know what kind of demon you are, but you know, somebody need to form an exorcism. Fact.
Jay, you told us. You told us.
He put the girl.
So, it looks like Diddy might need to start watching his back because there are rumors flying around that plans to eliminate him might be in the works. With everything that's been happening, a life sentence in prison seems to be a looming possibility for him. People are speculating that he might try to cut a deal by turning into a whistleblower and exposing his partners in crime to get a reduced sentence. And if that's the case, his associates might be thinking about taking him out before he can spill any secrets. This theory is gaining traction, especially since many of Diddy's friends have been publicly bashing him after the disturbing video of Cassie came out. It's almost as if they're trying to distance themselves from him, so if anything happens to him, they won't be the first ones people point fingers at. Now, the latest friend to jump on the Bash Diddy bandwagon is Ray J. Ray J recently appeared on an interview with The Art of Dialogue and didn't hold back his reaction to the footage showing Diddy assaulting Cassie in a Los Angeles hotel in 2016. Having known Diddy for decades, Ray J expressed his deep disappointment, calling Diddy's actions in the video unforgettable. "It's not okay," Ray J said. "When somebody is around somebody and we're counting on them to be one of our leaders in a space that we're all trying to get to, that's not acceptable behavior. It's not okay."
And, you know, when somebody is around somebody and we're counting on them to be one of our leaders in a space that we're all trying to get to, that's not acceptable to do.
Ray J made it clear that his respect for Diddy has taken a serious hit, hinting that he no longer wants to maintain a friendship with the disgraced music mogul. "I mean, it might be forgivable in a spiritual sense. Like, forgive everybody, but it's unforgettable," he said. "And that's where you just draw the line on friendship and hanging out and supporting and being cool. It's like, it's done, and that's it."
That's where you just draw the line on friendship and hanging out and supporting and being cool. It's like, it's done, you know, and that's it.
Ray J went even further, suggesting that Diddy is in need of an exorcism because his actions towards Cassie were downright demonic. And it's not something that people can just take lightly. "You cannot do that. Not okay. It's not cool. Period," Ray J said. "The video was heartbreaking and shameful and unacceptable. I've never seen anything like that in my life, so that's a new one for me. I don't know what kind of demon you are, but somebody needs to perform a mother effing exorcism fast."
I don't know what kind of demon you are, but you know, somebody need to form an exorcism. Fact.
He also predicted that while Diddy might still have financial security, his standing among his peers in the entertainment industry is shot. "Life in this industry goes on without certain people because their membership in the club is revoked," Ray J shared. "It's over, so you don't have room to make mistakes like that in the big club. You can't do that. It's inexcusable. If you threw a party tonight, the people on your invitation list, those club members, won't be there. The people who throw a party tomorrow, a foundation, could be anything. Anything that has substance to it is no longer available for certain people to be invited to." But Ray J doesn't stop there. In his recent interview with Shannon Sharpe, Ray J made it clear that he believes Diddy deserves more than just criticism. He deserves a physical reckoning. "The homie needs a public whipping. It's the only way it's going to be right," he said passionately, "with a public whipping." Ray J even went as far as to demonstrate how Puff should be tied up with his hands in the air and receive 100 lashes.
The homie need a public whipping.
yeah.
It's the only way it's gonna get. It's the only way it's gonna be right with a public whipping. Like, you know, the whip.
Grand jury to
100 lashes.
During the interview, Ray J also took a moment to apologize to Cassie. He expressed his regret for not being aware of the abuse she was enduring while he was around Diddy. He praised Cassie for her strength during those dark times, saying, "You are strong. I'm sorry for everything that you encountered. I've been around you. I've been around y'all. I never knew, and I apologize for even continuing to just be around."
For everything that you encountered, I've been around you. I've been around y'all. I never knew, you know what I'm saying? And I apologize.
Now, for those of you who don't know about the video, I have to say that this video is very, very disturbing. So, the final blow comes from a 2016 surveillance video that CNN has exclusively obtained. The video shows Diddy grabbing, shoving, dragging, and kicking his then-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura. In the video, Ventura exits a hotel room and walks to a bank of elevators. Combs, holding a towel around his waist, runs down a hall after Ventura. He grabs her by the back of the neck and throws her to the floor. Still holding his towel closed with one hand, he then turns to kick her, the video shows.
Here's to corroborate some of the allegations of abuse against music mogul Sean Diddy Combs. The video, captured on multiple cameras, shows Combs assaulting his then-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura.
As Ventura is on the ground, Combs retrieves a purse and suitcase from the floor near the elevators. He turns around and kicks Ventura again as she lies motionless on the floor. About 4 seconds transpire between the two kicks, according to the video. He then briefly drags Ventura by her sweatshirt toward a room before walking away.
A lawsuit filed by Ventura in November last year and settled the next day referenced actions that seem to match those seen in this video.
Ventura is then seen slowly standing up. She gathers items from the floor and moves to pick up a phone on the hallway wall near the elevators. Combs, still in a towel and socks, returns. A mirror directly across from the security camera shows Combs appearing to shove Ventura. Seconds later, he sits down on a chair, grabs an object off a table, and forcefully throws it toward Ventura.
Ventura is seen picking up a hotel phone. Combs seems to walk back to the hotel room, then returns and appears to shove her in a corner. Moments later, he can be seen throwing an object in her direction.
Combs is seen walking away, then turns toward Ventura once again when an elevator door opens and someone appears to exit. Now, this altercation matches allegations in the now settled federal lawsuit filed by Ventura in November. According to Ventura's complaint, which cited the altercation as occurring around March 2016, Combs became extremely intoxicated and punched Miss Ventura in the face, giving her a black eye. After Combs fell asleep, Ventura attempted to leave the hotel room, but he woke up and followed her into the hallway of the hotel while yelling at her, the complaint said. He grabbed at her and then took glass vases in the hallway and threw them at her, causing glass to crash around them as she ran to the elevator to escape, the complaint alleged. After Ventura got in the elevator, her complaint states that she took a cab to her apartment. Upon realizing that her running away would cause Mr. Combs to be even angrier with her and completely stuck in his vicious cycle of A, Miss Ventura returned to the hotel with the intention of apologizing for running away from her abuser, the complaint claims. When she returned, hotel security staff urged her to get back into a cab and go to her apartment, suggesting that they had seen the security footage showing Mr. Combs Miss Ventura and throwing glass at her in the hotel hallway. The complaint alleges Combs paid the Intercontinental Century City $50,000 for the hallway security footage. And as we all know, this is one of a number of allegations made in the November lawsuit in which Ventura claimed she was R-worded in 2018 and subjected to years of repeated physical and other A by Combs. Now, at first, Cassie refused to make a comment, but she finally shared a heartfelt statement saying, "Thank you for all of the love and support from my family, friends, strangers, and those I have yet to meet. The outpouring of love has created a place for my younger self to settle and feel safe now, but this is only the beginning. Domestic violence is the issue. It broke me down to someone I never thought I would become. With a lot of hard work, I am better today, but I will always be recovering from my past." She continued saying, "Thank you to everyone that has taken the time to take this matter seriously. My only ask is that everyone open your heart to believing victims the first time. It takes a lot of heart to tell the truth out of a situation that you were powerless in. I offer my hand to those that are still living in fear. Reach out to your people. Don't cut them off. No one should carry this weight alone. This healing journey is never ending, but this support means everything to me. Thank you." Her attorney, Douglas H. Wigdor, also had this to say. The gut-wrenching video has only further confirmed the disturbing and behavior of Mr. Combs. Words cannot express the courage and fortitude that Miss Ventura has shown in coming forward to bring this to light. And as for Diddy, well, he had this to say.
But I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. On the rehab, had to ask God for his mercy and grace. I'm so sorry.
And as you can guess, the internet went absolutely wild the moment the video dropped. One person said, "I stood with Cassie before seeing her proof, but I absolutely am baffled in what I just watched. Diddy punching her in the head, throwing her to the floor, kicking her, dragging her. This is why you should believe victims when they speak. Everyone ain't lying." This person also chimed in saying, "Y'all saying Cassie stayed with Diddy after all this. This man is a billionaire who also had somebody K-worded and who had another popular rapper car blew up. He would have K K-worded her. Probably K-worded Kim Porter. Even some celebrities jumped in on the action, starting with 50 Cent saying, "Now I'm sure Puffy didn't do it. He is innocent. This proves nothing. This is what his lawyers are gonna say. God help us all." DL Hewley also reacted to the video saying, "It's over, as it should be. Don't attack me with that bringing a black man down-ish either. If that's your stance on this, we're not the same." Now, circling back to Ray J, while his sentiments might resonate with many, some people feel it's a case of the right message from the wrong messenger. Ray J himself has a controversial past, and many believe he's not being entirely truthful about his ignorance regarding Diddy's actions. Some even speculate that Ray J could be among those plotting against Diddy. A fan commented, "All what these straight rich black men are doing is trying to save face. I don't believe a word he says considering the fact he did attend Diddy's parties. He knew what was up and was either a willing participant or an enabler." Another fan echoed this sentiment saying, "Keep it a bean, y'all, and know he been beating her A behind the scenes. But since a video came out, y'all want to be on the majority side of disassociating with him." To understand why some fans are skeptical of Ray J, let's start with his messy relationship with Princess Love. The couple starred on VH1's Love and Hip Hop Hollywood and got married in 2016. They have 2 children together, but their relationship has been anything but smooth. One infamous incident involved a video of Ray J pushing Princess Love into a pool after an argument.
Stop. Bye. Stop. Come out.
I'm gonna him up right now.
Then their on-again, off-again relationship has been marked by multiple divorce filings. Their troubles began in 2019 when Princess Love accused Ray J of leaving her and their daughter Melody stranded in Las Vegas. She even announced her intention to file for divorce via Melody's Instagram account. Despite their public disputes, they reconciled by December 2019, with Ray J publicly apologizing and expressing his love for Princess Love. First off, let me say, Princess, I love you, baby. We cool now and we'll work it out, he said on People TV's Reality Check. I know you're still mad at me, but as a couple, you go through things and it just got a little bit out of hand. Even after welcoming their son, Epic, in December 2019, their relationship remained tumultuous. Princess Love filed for divorce in May 2020, only to dismiss the filing 2 months later. Ray J filed for divorce in September 2020, then called it off in March 2021, only to file again in October. Their divorce was finally dismissed in March 2023. In January 2023, Ray J shared a glimpse into his personal life with Princess Love, explaining in an Instagram video that he was committed to making things work. I had to get my wife back and start fresh, he wrote. I love my family. I'll fight over and over for life for my family and kids. I'll put it all on the line for my children to be happy and safe and close to me 24/7. And who can forget about the whole SEX tape between him and Kim Kardashian? Kim and Ray J reportedly filmed the S tape during a trip to Cabo in 2004, with their relationship lasting between 2000 to 2006. However, the video didn't become public until 2007 after rumors were spreading about footage obtained by Vivid Entertainment. In response to the rumors, Kim's attorney at the time, Stephen Kurtz, filed a lawsuit against Vivid trying to stop the release. Unfortunately for the reality star, it didn't work, and Kim Kardashian Superstar was released on March 21, 2007. Founder of Vivid Entertainment, Stephen Hirsch, revealed to Page 6 in 2017 that neither Kim nor Kris were involved in the deal when the footage was first presented to him. According to the publication, both Kim and Ray J had to sign off on a deal before the tape could be released and were reportedly paid around $5. But Hirsch maintained that Kim fought very hard against it. It was a very difficult deal to get done, probably the hardest deal we've done. Kim did not want it to happen, he said. Stepping away from the S tape for a moment, the relationship between Ray J's family and the Kardashians hasn't been the best. In fact, Ray J's mother, Sonia Norwood, sued Kim, Khloe, Kourtney, and Rob Kardashian for alleged credit card theft. Although that case was later dismissed in 2009 after reportedly being settled out of court. As time went on, the tape began to lose its relevance, though it did occasionally pop up in storylines on Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Ray J also capitalized on the scandal when he released 2 songs referencing the tape, I Hit It First in 2013 and Famous in 2016. Once the Kardashians premiered in April 2022, it didn't take long for there to be a storyline revolving around the tape. In the first episode, Kim was shocked after after her son, Saint, showed her a pop-up that supposedly featured Kim's famously memed crying face. After clicking on the ad, there was allegedly an offer for a new Kim Kardashian S-tape. Kim didn't waste any time and got her lawyers on the job, telling them, "I am 99.99% sure that no other tape exists."
Okay, I'm coming. I'm not sure what this means. This is a character on Roblox, but it says... What? I know, that's why I said.
That's not my character, that's a game.
Oh, it's a game?
There was a picture of my cry face, and then I looked at it and it said something super inappropriate, like Kim's new tape.
The drama continued in episode 2 when Kim tells Khloe, Kourtney, and Kris that someone is threatening to release more footage, saying Ray J's manager is claiming he has a S-tape of us in Santa Barbara. While discussing the issue with her lawyer, Kim declared war. "I have all the time, all the money, and all of the resources to burn this to the effing ground." In the 3rd episode of The Kardashians, West arrived at Kim's hotel carrying a black duffel bag filled with a desktop computer and hard drives, which supposedly held the original footage. Kanye's gesture had the entire family in tears, with Kris thanking the rapper.
I want to show you guys what he got me. He got me all of his tape back.
Oh my God.
Of course, Kim was incredibly grateful too. "I know Kanye did this for me, but he also did this for my kids," she said. "I want to shield them from as much as I can, and if I have the power to, or if Kanye has the power to, that is the most important thing to me."
I know Kanye did this for me, but he also did this for my kids. I want to shield them from as much as I can. And if I had the power to, or if Kanye has the power to, that is just the most important thing to me.
Following the release of the episode, the clip went viral and was posted to Hollywood Unlocked's official Instagram on April 30th, 2022, where Ray J commented, "All of this is a lie, SMH. Can't let them do this anymore. So untrue." Ray J then dropped a bombshell after his exclusive interview with the Daily Mail was released. He insisted in the interview that he never leaked a S-tape in my life, before revealing that the entire thing was a deal and a partnership between Kris Jenner and Kim and me. According to Ray J, it was he who first brought up the idea of releasing a S-tape to help boost Kim's career. Once Kim agreed, he claimed that they enlisted Kris to broker the deal. "Once I pitched the idea to her, just playing around a little bit, that's when she jumped on the idea, talked to her mom, and it was out of my hands from there," he said. Ray J also stated that he'd never been in possession of the footage. "I never had a single one at my house. She had them all at her house. She's always had all the tapes in a Nike shoebox under her bed," he said. However, the singer did reveal that he provided some footage to West, but maintained that it wasn't any footage from tape. As per the Daily Mail, Ray J handed West a laptop that contained intimate photos and mini videos from their relationship. He also claimed that the computer contained a lot of proof that we've been talking about over the years. Also included in the Daily Mail interview are alleged Instagram DMs between Ray J and Kim. Throughout the messages, Ray J discussed the tape storyline in The Kardashians, saying, "We sat down with Redacted and your mom and we planned all of this together." In another message, he wrote, "You know what we did. Your mom controlled this whole S-tape deal." But Kris Jenner denies negotiating the release of the tape. During an appearance on The Late Night Show with James Corden, Kris took a lie detector test. Corden asked, "Did you help Kim release her S-tape?" To which she responded with no, which was validated by the test. "Oh, I like that. We cleared that up," she said before moving on to the next question.
Here we go.
Okay.
Did you help Kim release her tape?
It's okay. No. No.
True. Of course it's true.
Although this did not go down too well with Ray J, who took to Instagram to respond. In a now deleted post, Ray J tagged Kim and wrote, "You effed with the wrong black man." He claimed in the video that he originally contemplated going through the courts, accusing the Kardashians of defaming him, but instead decided to schedule an Instagram live session instead. "We going through receipts tonight, Kris. We going through receipts tonight, Kim," he said. He also referenced the settlement between the Kardashians and his mother for fraud in the caption, writing, "You stole all that money from my mom and sister. Over $800K, and you had to pay it back because you were guilty and the judge ordered it." He also claimed that Kim never sued Steve Hirsch for $5 million because we all made that up together, though reports confirm Kim filed a lawsuit against Vivid Entertainment in 2007. He concluded his post saying that he was doing this for my kids. He then again accused Chris of negotiating the release of the S-tape. He also claimed that there were 3 separate tapes purchased by Vivid, with Chris pushing for the release of one because it gives my daughter a better look.
Kim Kardashian got her handwriting and her fingerprints all over my contract. When you look at the two, when you look at my signature and you look at her signature on my deliverables, that say tape, the third tape or the second they've been trying to play me on, it called Santa Barbara. Her mama made us go shoot it for safety. She watched the motherfucker and said, hey, we're going to go with the first one because the first one is better.
But unfortunately for Ray J, all of these controversies have taken a toll on his once perfect relationship with his sister, the iconic Brandy. In his interview with Shannon Sharpe on the Club Shay Shay podcast, Ray J opened up about his journey in the entertainment industry over the past 3 decades. One of the more sensitive topics broached during Ray J's conversation with Sharpe was his relationship with Brandy. The younger sibling shared that he and the R&B star have seemingly grown apart in recent years. When Sharpe inquired about his dealings with his sister, Ray J briefly paused and appeared to become emotional. He explained that his own actions have created a rift in their once ironclad bond. It's just that Brandy's goals since the beginning have been totally different from mine, and there's a lot of things that I'm involved in that just don't coincide with her brand, he admitted. As much as you know that we're all together, man, some things I've got to try to scale. Lately, even certain events that I think they've been having, I haven't got the invite, and I'm good with that. But I understand why, and I'm here, but I haven't lately because a lot of the I'm doing, it's just a little more left field. It's a little more outrageous, a little louder, a little more dramatic, a tad bit distasteful at times. Ray J's close relationship with Brandy has been publicly documented dating back to the songstress's initial rise to stardom during the early 90s. Brandy even dedicated Best Friend, a single from her multi-platinum debut album, to her brother. He also appeared alongside Brandy in her hit 90s sitcom Moesha, and both siblings made cameos in each other's music videos on multiple occasions. Now, let's shift gears a bit. It doesn't seem like Diddy is the only one being targeted by the powers at the top, because another person who has recently felt the heat is Jaguar Wright. Wright has been dropping bombshell claims about everyone's favorite celebrities for a long time, and a lot of what she said has turned out to be true. Just look at Diddy. Despite all this, she's mostly managed to stay out of trouble, but her recent arrest has people talking. Some folks are saying that the bigwigs at the top are trying to silence her by any means necessary.
I can't wait. I can't wait for everybody to find out what's really been going on in the background.
As we all know, Diddy is probably the most talked about celebrity right now because of all those nasty allegations against him. He's basically considered a disgraced mogul, like his buddy R. Kelly. Now, the more Diddy got exposed, the more other celebrities were getting exposed too, and whether the rumors are true or not, it's still bad PR for their image. Jaguar Wright was at the forefront of calling them out. Everything she said about Diddy turned out to be true, which gave her more credibility. And you better believe these celebrities definitely don't want that, hence the arrest.
Jay, you told us. You told us.
He put the girl.
Sources claim she was arrested for something else, but people believe that's just a cover-up. They think the real reason she was locked up was because the higher-ups don't want her talking. So on June 6th, Jaguar was arrested in Dallas for property theft between $30,000 and $150,000. She was released on June 7th after a $10,000 bond was posted. Apparently, she had an outstanding warrant because she allegedly rented a U-Haul truck and never returned it. However, before she was even bailed out, she called Sean Davey Way from jail to tell him she'd been set up and that there was no legitimate charge to hold her on.
This is Jag on the phone. She calling me from jail. This is Jag. She's in jail.
This is why a lot of people are saying there's definitely more to the arrest, because Jaguar has said a lot of things that ruffled some feathers. At this point, it's clear that a lot of celebrities are going to be on the radar soon. We're already seeing it with some, and whether they take out Diddy or industry insiders like Jaguar, the truth always finds its way out.